on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that he doesn't have lights out and have the hitters on their heels.
Number 2. In his here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder
Line hard toward right center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. Josh Harrison stands in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Vick is in pursuit on a fantastic play. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Number 99, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Underhanded flip, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
It could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score, the runner from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Brian Vick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brian Vick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Homer Bailey. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously he wants to help himself out right here.
A swing and a miss. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Jung-Ho Kang.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This one's flared out toward left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Bailey with a look at first, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hamilton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Standing in, Greg Patterson.
Greg Patterson.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Bailey pauses. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Wind up the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now that's popped up. Harrison on the move. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And this one misses to Votto, but still reach. It's ball 3. Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Snap throw from the catcher. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Adam Duvall will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Leading off for the Pirates, pitcher
Ivan Nova is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Kozar.
Slow ass pitch.
And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, what the hell?
Even a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
And he struck him out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Bailey into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Oh, God.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Zach Kozar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kozar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Brian Vick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-1 ball game. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Now batting, Homer Bailey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, peace.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
Go, boys, go.
Here's Matt Carpenter. They'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Matt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tries
Ooh,
to
hit.
this one
Good
out to
fucking
left.
hit.
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Heading
Ooh,
for
yes,
second
it
is
is.
Carpenter.
Stay a second. Good hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I'll put you different. No, I can't.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Right up in the there you go.
Scooped up on the backhand.
That's
And
okay.
a great
Advance the run.
athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
That's the run.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
There's one up choice base.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that,
and a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-1 now to McCutchen, and a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
It's a motherfucker.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Set on the ground out to second. Peraza scoops it up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side.
All that matters.
And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Daniel Hudson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 41.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That bullshit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hold that, bitch.
A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch.
Hold that.
Out of play off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired. 2 down now. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 on its way from Hudson.
Good night, sweetheart.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Give me something.
Pitch on the way.
Cervelli.
Oh, no.
Fly ball out to right.
God,
Gonzalez
bitch.
coming up.
Broke
Riding in once again, Greg Patterson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a looper to left.
Drop.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
So stepping in, Daniel Hudson. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 99, Carlos Gonzalez.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good look. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carlos Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Adam Duvall is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch.
Oh, man, I had to.
Obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Starling Marte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Josh Harrison is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a whiff and a good slider that time. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Bailey's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for
sure. Is that another one?
Swing and a shot hit down the
Is
corner.
that a home run?
Vic is after it.
Ground rule double.
But it's over his head and it pops the wall.
Come on.
Ground rule double. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, Kane. Let's get to this boy. Give me another.
First pitch on its way. Jung-Ho Kang is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that
one. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Michael Wade is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Michael Wade.
Devin Mesoraco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this will be fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Brian Vick. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh.
And he just misses with a curveball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they
Whoa,
always
whoa.
come back
I
to
need to
bite.
walking. Walk your ass back to the
There are 2
dugout.
down. Gustavo Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gonzalez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a check swing here,
Go
but he
sit
holds up far too
down,
late.
mate.
It's strike 3. Jumbo Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jumbo Diaz.
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for
Oh,
him thus far.
no.
Here's a high pop-up.
Dang.
There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He's set and the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Stay in. Ah.
That nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Jose Peraza.
Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, man, it's not a good idea to just throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there.
Nah, I'll give the umpire credit. That was a good fucking call.
Corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He got him.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Joey Votto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hopped up. Rivero is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Bottom 8. Come on, man. Come on. Let's get a rally, man. Let's get a rally.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Patterson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Patterson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Should I do it?
Rivero.
Yeah, I got some money. Come on, Richardson. See if you can get me a hit today.
Richardson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Richardson.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton
Oh my God.
He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Fuck.
Here's Starling Marte. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, God.
And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making me think.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Come on, Juan.
Juan Nicasio will be on the mound to start, keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Get on board the dugout.
A high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carpenter is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Come on, give me a walk-off, somebody. 3 potential home run hits. Come on.
Comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Settling in now, Josh Harrison.
Come on, with
good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line drive.
Good hit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
We might have a chance. We might have a chance. I want to do it to you. You know what, Harrison? Yeah, let's get somebody faster in there for you. You got a 77 speed. 60, 91. Yeah.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1 and 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
I thought that was it. Oh, don't do that to me, Cam.
The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses third ball. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Overhead.
And a fly ball.
Oh, that's game over.
Should be enough to get the job done. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise.
That's the way to
with the
fucking
bat,
hold on
and
to
as
a
a
win.
result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Woo. That gave me my booty hole pocket. Woo.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the
Heart
victorious
race.
Pirates. 3 runs, 6 hits.
9 and 10. Come on. 500. Get the 500.
Fastball punched on the ground. Up the pitch.
Babe.
Whoa!
Oh, I got a whistle ball.
Flips it back and accurately to Gonzalez for an out. Oh, what a play.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs with the right series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
This time, and Junior going back to the track. The wall makes the leap and makes the catch. Amazing catch by Junior as he takes a home run away from Luis action here. Breaking ball to Yelich, center field deep. Back goes Dyson at the wall, and he got it! What a catch! Gerard Dyson. My goodness. Up.
Game and a half back, huh?
And he held it. Amazing.
Fucking Cincinnati.
3-2. High fly ball to center, and that ball's hit. Up and going back.
Cubs.
Back to the wall. Home run. No, he pulled it back. He took it right off the wall. The throw back to first. And double play. Oh, my. Melvin Upton has hit a home run and has now stolen one. That ball is driven to right field as he hit another. Touch 'em all. 2 homers, 2 doubles, and the Padres win. An amazing night for Ryan Schimpf. And his 14th homer of the season, his second of the night, wins it for San Diego 7-4. Now the 2-2. A swing and a pop-up. Perez, Santana makes the catch. Ball game. The Indians have won the American League pennant. And Cleveland, for the 6th time ever, you will have a World Series. The Indians are the champions of the American League.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. He has tied the Major League record for strikeouts in a game with 20 strikeouts. Randy Johnson, Kerry Wood, Roger Clemens, and now Max Scherzer are the only pitchers in the history of this game to fan 20 in a game.
Yasiel Puig pinch hitting, and he will hit a ground ball towards short. Russell goes to Baez one. Over to first. The Cubs are going to the World Series. The Cubs win the pennant.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down for the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Seaton. Getting his 500th home run to right field. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The 20th member of the 500th home run club.
Malone looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one. Deep left field. Back goes Upton. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it. The impossible has happened. This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball. Bartolo Colon has gone deep. High deep drive into left field. Down into the corner again. And Benintendi near the wall. Leaps. He's hung up. Did he catch it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He took one back. A spectacular play by the rookie. Hung up by the hips on the wall, and he brings it back down the left field line. What a sensational play.
And again the 2-2. And here it is. And swung a hit to left field deep. Way back. Brewer turning around. He will watch a game-winning grand slam for Chris Davis in the bottom of the 9th inning. Do you believe that? A's 8, Texas 5. And it's Davis's 3rd home run tonight. They're going wild at the Coliseum.
Here's the 0-1. Story hits it high and deep right field. Way back and gone! 3-run bomb. Welcome to the big leagues, Trevor Story. How do you like that? I've got goosebumps. Not gonna lie. Me too. Mom and Dad are jumping for joy here at Chase Field. Wow! 20, 25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when Ken Griffey Jr. made his home debut. So don't forget that on Monday night. There's a drive into the gap in left center field, deep left center field, and Henderson's not going to get to it. It's off the base of the wall, and Griffey to second base in his first major league at bat, a ringing double off the 375 marker, and we have seen that all spring. Welcome to the show, Ken Griffey Jr.
Beltre homered his last time up there. Hammered a pitch right down the right field line and got out of here by 20 feet. He is 3 for 4 this evening. Hammer! Deep left center field! Way back! Goodbye! Larry and Beltre, their ages walk it off. 7-6.
Drake delivers. There's a drive to right field, hit deep. Back by the bullpen gate, it goes, and it is gone! Stubbs the right field that jumped and couldn't get it just to the right of the 380-foot marker. David Ortiz ties Mickey Mantle with his 536th home run. 10-2 Red Sox.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, there goes to deep left. It is high, it is far, it is gone! He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. I am run out of superlatives. He is the Santino. Gary is scary. He hits another home run, and the Yankees have an 8-4 lead.
Center field, Nick Santé on the run, still going, on the way to take it.
Stunned a lot of people tonight. Maybe the catch of the year right there.
There's another drive. Deep down the line, he crushed another one. Up into the billboard for another 3-run homer.
That's sick.
He's driven in 8 runs today. His 3rd home run of the afternoon. Goodness gracious, Mookie Betts. What a day.
Doesn't get any better than that. 4 for 4, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Every time he touches one off, it's a no-doubter.
That is cracked. Deep left. Gardner leads. Did he grab it? He did! Oh, what a grab by Brett Gardner! To rob C.J. Cron of a long ball.
He bets it's clever.
High fly ball right center field. Marisnik back to the triangle. Long, right. We'll get it. And the Red Sox walk off with the win. How do you like that? Big Puppy again. David Ortiz, an extraordinary final season in the making. What a moment. In a career of extraordinary moments. He's done it again.
Line drive left field. That's it. Number 1,000 for Jose Altuve. And he's going to jam on the brakes and get back to first. 1,000 hits with number 3 tonight. Fastest Astro ever to 1,000.
2-0. Ichiro to right and deep. Back goes Parra to the wall. And it's off the wall. 3,000 is in right field. And Ichiro is racing for 3rd. And he's done it. He's climbed the mountain. A triple. And he has arrived at 3,000. Ground ball to short. This should end it. Lindor sets. He throws. And the Cleveland Indians of 2016 have set the franchise record with their 14th consecutive win. And oh, baby, did they earn it. Going 19 innings north of the border.
You're not kidding. They certainly earned it. That should count for 2.
And it only took 6 hours and 13 minutes.
10th inning, 3-3. Dodgers and Rockies. 0-1 to Charlie.
To the Dodgers.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harold, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row compared to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Jackie Johnson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Stepping into the box, Benito Acevedo. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Dwayne Brown, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Tan moving to his right on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Rick Lynch comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Neuenhuis moves over, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Tom Cruise. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. Stepping in, Newton Albert. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now batting, Cody Reed. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Cody Reed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Donahue is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Slaughter.
Big Daddy Slaughter.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evanda Jesus Jr. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready on 0-2. This one's down to third. He's got it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in once again, Brian Luis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. 10 scoops it up, throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Samuel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Center fielder number 32.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jackie Johnson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to first. Donahue comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Digging in for his second at-bat, Benito Acevedo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Pena has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Dwayne Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rick.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
2 out, fellas.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 straight he's retired. Ready for another chance? Tom Cruise. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. In now, Newton Albert. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Newton Albert.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 2 is left. 10. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cody Reed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Slaughter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Digging in once again, Ivan De Jesus Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Pena, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 0-2 home on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So striding in, number 33, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into left, a base hit. Slaughter rounds the corner and is headed home, and he is in there.
Well, we're in the 6th inning, and we finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Luis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donahue is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Andy Samuel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Jackie Johnson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Slaughter. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game. Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding into the box, Benito Acevedo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Dwayne Brown. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Standing in, Rick Lynch. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
This is grounded foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Popped up, calling for it, Donahue, and that retires the side. 24 have been set down, 3 left. So digging in now, he's off here in inning number 9. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Newton Albert. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Albert.
Hit to first. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him. And that miraculous play keeps the perfect game in check. Sean McLeary will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Pena is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now, our final line score. First for the Victoria Shuckers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. It seems the pitcher is impressed with himself as well.
Swanson cracks.